What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. Hey, James, it's you again.
Hey.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, happy to be here.
Oh, it's so good that you live here, just in case, you know?
Yeah, I'm happy to jump in whenever I'm needed.
Yeah, sometimes I get behind on scheduling things out. What can I say? It's all good, though, because I love you, and you're great.
Yeah, it's like you like talking to me or something.
Yeah, we have so much to say to each other. And we get to do it for all of you. Isn't that nice? It's kind of crazy because it's November, which is just nuts. And also, this is my last month of podcasting before season 2's over.
Yeah, almost there.
Yes.
Almost to the finish line.
Well.
And then it's over forever.
No!
Goodbye.
No, I have too many things to complain about. So, sorry. You're stuck with me. But yeah, so that's something to mark on your calendars, folks. You only get so much of me, and then I'm taking a holiday break, and you guys can fuck all the way off.
Until January? Mid-January?
Mid-January.
February? Cool.
Yes. I'm taking 6 weeks off, everyone, because I deserve it.
Me too.
Yeah, that's so true. We is what I meant to say. But yeah, something happened this weekend. We cleaned the house, and that's not something that we do all the time, but it was Halloween. My friend Ruth, you guys know her, Ruth, if you're listening. Ruth was coming over. She was a part of our costume. Happy Halloween, if I didn't say that already. Hope you had a great one. And so she was staying at our crib, as one does, and we were going to a concert, and we had Halloween festivities to attend, the three of us. So I wanted to clean my home, obviously for Ruth, and because it was just a disaster. I would say that was like the messiest our house has been in a bit. Would you agree?
Yeah, probably. It was looking pretty terrible.
Yeah. Things were everywhere.
For real.
And it's tough. And I've decided it's hard to be an adult human and have your own house and keep it clean.
It feels like it snowballs. Like we are pretty good for a few days with the dishes. I feel like dishes is where it starts. And then if we just leave a few out, then it just like piles up immediately. I don't get it really, honestly. And
dishes are like the thing that makes the house feel the grossest, in my opinion, because they're nasty.
Yeah, it's all about surfaces. Like you just have to have open surfaces and then it feels clean. Yeah.
I mean, then it technically is clean.
Yeah, surface level.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. We didn't deep clean. Really, we didn't.
No.
But we made it look like we did.
Yeah.
And that's what counts.
Yeah, we know where to put effort in now, and then it'll look nice.
Well, and so we recently unpacked some boxes. I feel like that's always hard too. When you unpack boxes, they stay forever.
Yeah, I told you that we didn't want those dishes. We do. They're awesome, but it took me to finally unpack them and bring them down. So
the boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, so basically what had happened was my grandma gave us a bunch of dishes that I wanted, and you also said you wanted because they reminded you of your family from the Dominican Republic and the nice dishes that you guys have there.
They're really nice dishes. We don't have space right now.
You're irritating me, but it's fine.
Okay.
So we had this beautiful set of dishes that my grandma has had for forever, but she never actually wound up using them. And so they've just kind of been sitting there. And I really like them. And I don't have like a set of dishes. You know, I have like a hodgepodge of things from my house and your house from college. And that's mix match. Some of it's like the plastic bullshit from Target.
Oh, yeah.
We have a couple like random purple bowls from Dig and Save.
I love those bowls, actually.
But they don't make sense.
No, it's definitely very eclectic.
Yes. And we're going to continue with that right now anyway, because I don't feel like these are our nice dishes now that we can't use that often.
Yeah, definitely. We can bust them out for dinner parties or something.
Yes, and I love my grandma. She wrote us a little note in each box. She packed them all up. My grandma is really good at packing things, like very strategic, so nothing would ever break.
Yeah.
I think she also just might enjoy it. She's been really good at like gift wrapping, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, for real.
So very strategically packed boxes. And then in each one, there was like a little note written from the perspective of the dishes and how excited they were to come and live at our house.
It was really sweet.
It was very sweet. I'm keeping all of them. But yes, now we have a whole bunch of dishes, which kind of also led to more of the mess. I don't know. There was boxes everywhere. I couldn't figure out where to put the dishes. There was a lot of bubble wrap going on.
For real.
So much bubble wrap, yeah.
You can't recycle bubble wrap, which sucks.
It does suck.
Or
yeah.
you can from like those different facilities, but like the city of Madison doesn't accept it.
Which is rude.
That is rude.
Mm-hmm. Moral of the story is our house was an absolute disaster, and now it's a lot nicer. I even have a couple candles going. I mean, I feel it's nice in here.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Our souls were cleansed too.
Yes. Which kind of inspired me to do an episode on chores, because being an adult is hard and you have chores, and it's funny because they don't, you know, I feel like we don't think of them as chores as much anymore because like you just get assigned a few as a kid and those are your chores. But now just like having a life is a chore in and of itself.
No, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not like a to-do list. It's just like your house sucks.
Just do your, yeah, right. Like get it together. Yeah.
In general.
But something I feel good about in this cohabitation that you and I have established.
All right.
Is that I feel like we're very compatible in terms of which chores we like and don't like.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it. What is your least favorite chore?
I don't know if I have I really hate laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you wait a very long time before you do it.
I do. So that one sucks, but we do ours separately. So
yeah,
that doesn't
I don't
really
care,
matter. Yeah.
And I do like half of your stuff anyways because I wear it.
Yeah, that's true. So
you're welcome, actually.
Well, you're welcome for letting you wear it.
Whatever.
I don't know. I don't love vacuuming.
That is the one I feel like we both fucking hate.
Yeah.
And neither of us ever wants to do it.
I thought you didn't mind it.
No. I don't like it. Oh. And I end up doing it way more than you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Something to think about.
So which ones did you say were you thinking that we were opposites?
I think my least favorite chore ever of all time is taking out garbage or recycling.
Yeah. So
I think the main reason I don't like it is because it requires
physical effort.
Physical, not just going downstairs sucks. I think at this apartment it extra sucks because you have to go all the way downstairs. We don't have a trash chute.
Yeah, and we're pretty far from the actual trash part.
Yeah.
Because we're on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
So
it requires...
It's a walk.
It requires two separate... Basically, multiple entrances and exits of the building.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like you're in a different part of the world.
Yes. But also because it requires like some level of physical strength.
Sure.
And I'm not into that.
Yeah. No,
normally you would think your trash isn't that heavy, or like recycling if it's just big.
Yeah.
It's not even heavy because it's like boxes and bullshit, but it's just awkward. Ugh, totally. That's the worst.
Yeah. I hate carrying shit that's cumbersome, like just awkward to hold.
Yeah. There's nothing worse. Make this better.
I don't care if it's heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as I can lift it, but awkward things, I just get frustrated.
I hate carrying boxes.
Yeah.
Big boxes, and they slip out of your little hands, and it's like, there's no good way to do this.
And you pile them on top of each other, and they fall off on the way down.
Where's the grips? Pissed. I need something.
Yeah, for real. Okay, well, yeah, I'm happy to do that for us.
Yeah, thank you. I love that about you. One other one that you do all the time that I'm just grateful for, because you definitely do it with, like, I would say 10 times more than me, is the cat litter.
Yeah, I do that like 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks.
You're welcome.
I would say, I don't know if I like it or dislike it. Well, I've come to the conclusion that there are some chores that are 2-part chores.
Sure.
Like, for example, the dishes.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind doing the dish. I don't love it. I think, okay, here's my hot take. Where we disagree about the dishes is I think if you're going to leave them there, which is fine sometimes, you just need to rinse them first so there's no nasty shit on them. But then you can set them there if they can't go in the dishwasher right away or whatever. That's totally fine.
I would say that's my philosophy too.
No, yours is put it in this. I like it on the side. Yours is put it in the sink, let it soak, and then it's just like nasty bullshit water with crusty stuff in it.
Well,
Soggy.
you've yelled at me about that for years now, so I think I've gotten better at it.
Well, better. Not.
Oh my God.
It's not.
You're ridiculous.
But I don't actually mind doing like the washing of the dishes part. But what I really don't like doing is the second part, which is like taking the dishes out of the dishwasher.
Oh,
and it's
really?
not even that hard, but I just hate it.
That one goes quick for me. Yeah, I don't mind that. But yeah, it's definitely a 2-part chore.
Like, and to me, Tetrising and putting everything in the dishwasher and figuring out where it should go, that's kind of fun. And then taking it all out is just stupid and everything's wet. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's funny. Yeah, dishes I feel like are like, they just happen so often. Like,
you have to do them
especially when
all
we're
the
actually
time,
cooking.
which we never even do, and yet I still feel like we have dishes.
I know, right?
How do you guys do it?
Yeah, we need tips.
Another 2-part chore, in my opinion, is laundry. And I totally do not mind doing the laundry.
Yeah.
Like actually sorting it out, putting it in the dishwasher, no problem. Transferring it to the dryer, cool with that. But then when you take it out and you have to actually fold it and put it away, no.
I definitely hate folding more, but I hate both steps. Something about it just feels so long. And I fold shit so slowly for some reason.
You do fold things real slow. I worked in retail.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good at folding.
Okay, that makes sense.
However, I also think that's why I don't like it.
Oh, interesting.
And honestly, maybe this is a 3-part chore because I can get myself to fold things and put them away.
Sure.
Hanging clothes.
You leave your hung up clothes
I
for
hate
fucking ever.
Hanging clothes.
Wait, are you talking about hanging any clothes like on just a hanger?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the stuff you have to use the like hang dry?
No, I'm talking hanging things on a hanger in the closet. I hate doing.
The hang dry rack thing, we have a tiny one and it's on my side of the room and you leave it there forever and it's really annoying to get past.
Well, and you want to know why? The only things that stay on it for that long are the things that need to be hung up.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because I hate it.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Oh my God. And we never have enough hangers.
Yeah.
Ever. So it's just stupid. And then you have to figure out what you're going to put in and what doesn't get to have a little spot in the closet. And
yeah.
Oh my God, there's nothing worse.
We got to donate some shit soon.
Yeah, or buy more hangers also.
We don't have a ton of space left in the closet, though.
But we need to make room.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, those are kind of like some 2- and 3-part chores. And there are parts of them I don't mind, truly. But then there are just parts I like absolutely do not want to do that right now.
Yeah. No,
and then
sense.
You get yourself in a little situation because with the dishwasher and with folding the clothes, if you don't put it away, then you can't put the new stuff in.
Yeah. No, it's just like...
But yeah, I do hate vacuuming. Vacuuming is also kind of a 2-part chore in a different way. I like vacuuming the floor, whatever, fine. It's not that fun, but fine. But then we have to get the little hose out and start vacuuming the furniture. That shit sucks.
We have so much fucking cat hair and they're half white, so it's like super fucking noticeable.
So something I'm considering is a Roomba.
Oh yeah, you brought that up.
I feel like that could solve a lot of our problems.
I'm down to try it. I think those are hilarious. And like we have mostly concrete, so I think it would work pretty well.
And it could be an opportunity for the cats to ride on it, which could be silly.
That'd be hilarious.
Really good
unless
memories.
They break it.
Yeah, well.
They are quite heavy.
I was doing some research. And online I saw that they have mostly good reviews. They're noisy, so we can't run it at night, so we'd have to pick when we want it to go.
Oh.
And then the only other main complaint is that obviously you have to empty it a lot because it's so small.
Interesting. Yeah, they are really small. I didn't think about that.
But I feel like if there is something that's constantly vacuuming this fucking place and all I have to do is take out the little bin, fine.
I wonder how it does on like edges, because that's where most of the like cat fur ball kind of things accumulate. So I'm curious if it can handle that.
Well, they gotta be good for something.
I'm down to try it. Are those shits expensive?
It really depends. There's like so many different kinds.
Like what's the cheapest?
Like $75. But I know, I think we need to get a nice one if we're going to get one.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too nice.
Yeah.
But
that shit better not be more than a couple hundred or something.
Yeah, they go up to like 600, but like there's like some 200 and I'm feeling comfortable at that level.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it.
So yeah, I really think that could solve a lot of our problems. I think that could also help with like the fact that I need to lint roll every time I leave the fucking house.
Oh my God, I know. We need to get more lint rolls, by the way. Speaking of.
Of course we do.
Yeah, we really do.
A chore that I think is stupid that I never remember to do is dusting.
Yeah. Dusting, especially with cats, is pretty necessary.
Yeah. Dust. Why does everything accumulate so much fucking dust?
It sucks. I also hate dusting. And we have some like kind of hard to reach areas.
Yeah.
That suck to dust. And I feel like we've fallen for the trap of like doing a bunch of shit and then being like, oh, we need to dust. But then you have to like sweep again.
On the floor.
Exactly.
Yeah, so stupid. Yeah. That's why we need a Roomba. I also really think, and I think we did buy something, though I'm pretty sure it's still in its plastic wrap. We need a mop.
Oh, yeah, we have one now.
We need to start using it.
We have a nice Swiffer I bought. We haven't used it.
More than a Swiffer, though. Did we buy something more than a Swiffer?
It's like a big sponge mop, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because these concrete floors...
I just think it's Swiffer, whatever brand.
Are gross.
But it's actually like a sponge mop.
Okay. That's something you don't know about having concrete floors, but they just get absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And like you can't see it.
Right. And we have to like wipe up like cat puke sometimes. And then when you're wiping it up, like wiping up the like spray that you use to clean it, you're like, dirty. Oh shit, this is actually this dirty.
Or if you just look at the bottom of your feet.
I only wear black socks, so I don't.
Sometimes you wear your shoes in the house. Why do you do that?
That's basically only when I get back from a chore or an errand or something.
The other day you woke up and you put your shoes on and I said, "Where are you going?" And you were like, "I'm not going anywhere."
I forgot why I did that. I feel like I was gonna go somewhere or something. I don't do that. I don't like walk around the house in my shoes.
We can talk about it later. But anyways, yeah, that's a stupid chore, but it's a good one. I don't know, because you can't like see how dirty the floors are, but I just hate chores. There's so much to do all the time, and something that really needs to be addressed that we have been putting off for a very, very long time is the scary closet that absolutely no one is allowed to go inside.
Yeah. Our utility closet.
If you've ever been to our house and you've asked where the recycling is and we've said, just leave it on the counter, we'll take care of it. It's not because we don't recycle secretly. It's because we do recycle, but we do it in our gross utility closet, which one, long walk away from the usual hangout area.
True.
And two, you open it and everything will fall out on you probably.
Yeah, it's not like you're making it sound like gross, like dirty. It's just fucked up. It's just a clusterfuck.
It's just scary.
Yeah. I feel like for people recycling it probably isn't, but for us who like needs to get things in like the corners of it, it sucks.
Everything is just in a pile.
Yeah, it really is.
I was thinking maybe perhaps this would require a trip to the Container Store and we could make it fun.
Okay. Wait, we have a Container Store in Madison?
No.
Oh. Where is
Hence,
that?
make it fun. I think the closest one might be in Milwaukee.
I don't even know if a lot of that stuff is like suited for regular bins and stuff.
You would be surprised.
Okay.
They have everything.
Yeah.
What do you mean bins?
Isn't that what you mean by containers?
Well, there's anything that holds something is a container.
Okay. What kind of containers does the Container Store have?
Just like everything. They literally have every possible container under the sun. We just need like storage options. We need to facilitate
like shelves and shit.
Shelves, cubes, I'm picturing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean by bins. Is just shit you put like an assortment of stuff in. A lot of it is like
called a container.
Large.
It already has a name and there's a whole store for it.
I feel like a lot of that stuff is not just small assorted things. It's like larger objects that we need, like the vacuum and some cat stuff.
But we need like little thingies that will hold all of the stems to the brooms and the cleaning utensils.
Oh, sure. That sounds fun.
We need lots of things.
Okay.
And I believe the Container Store has lots of things.
I would hope so. Okay. I'm about it.
Like if there's a whole store based on just holding items, they must have like the best options for holding all items.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Or else they're fucking up.
And then what else is fun to do in Milwaukee? We could go to the beach.
Sure.
Something.
Yeah, November sounds great.
Yeah. Precisely. But yeah, it just needs work. And it's funny, we were like, oh, spring cleaning, literally like last spring. We'll take care of this. And never did anything about it.
We suck.
Something to think about. And it is, November. But yeah, I don't know. I think that needs to happen. Another chore that I actually enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I don't do it, I feel like a garbage person. is watering my plants.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one that I own because I have brought most of the plants into this home. And I don't know, like it's not that hard, but I do have a lot of plants. So then, it's all about remembering and just, actually doing it. And sometimes that's harder. And then I just feel like, if I'm going to leave any chores, let them to the wayside, it should be things that only affect me, not like something that affects another living creature in my home.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fair.
So I always feel like a trash person when I don't water my plants, but it is hard. It's hard to remember. And then I just feel so sorry for them.
You could make like a system on Asana or something to like know which plants you have to water which days.
Well, here's the thing I have discovered about Asana. For those of you that don't know, it's this project management app that we love.
I do love it.
I don't use my personal one anymore now that I have a work one, but I don't want to build everything out on my work one. But that's the one I'm checking all day. So then when I get done with work, I don't feel like logging into my personal Asana.
Yeah, no, that's super fair. My work doesn't use it. I just use it for work and personal shit. So I can just use different projects. Could you make one that's like personal to you on your work one?
Yeah, but I just don't trust it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't want people to see, oh, Samantha's supposed to water her plants today by accident somehow.
Yeah.
And honestly, my work list is already stressful enough some days where if I have like water my fucking plants on there, I would literally kill myself.
Just don't put a date on it, but that's hilarious.
Well, I only use calendar view, so then I would never see it.
Okay, that's fair.
Enough about Asana. But yeah, I don't know. So I try to do it on like Tuesdays and then I just don't ever actually listen to that.
Yeah. I mean, aren't there some that you only do like every 2 weeks? Do you just try to remember?
Well, in winter for almost all of the plants, I do them every 2 weeks because that's their dormant season.
Oh.
So they're not like actively growing. So they don't need quite as much water. And if you overwater them in winter, they'll drown.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. There was one time that I went on a vacation and I hadn't watered my plants in a really long time. So then I said, hey, James, can you water my plants? They're probably looking wilty because I'm not home. And then he didn't water my plants. And then I came home and they were all looking extra wilty. So then I blamed you, even though I could have watered them before I left.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Thanks.
Oh, man.
But yeah, another chore. And this one I don't believe. I know people who think that this is like the way that you need to start your day or whatever. But another chore that we don't actively do every day that I don't really care about, but I do think it makes a really nice house for when you have someone over is making the bed.
I feel like we'll have like weeks where we do it for some reason, but overall we don't. And I've been sleeping in more, so I kind of just roll out of bed and get to work.
Yeah, well, I mean, same, but I do it much earlier than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that a made bed is necessary because I'm just going to get in it again later. It doesn't matter, but...
I agree. I'd rather do something else productive.
Yeah.
If I want to start my day and feel like I did some shit.
So you guys actually need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Do something else productive. Get your act together, folks. But I do like it if someone's coming over, especially because our bedroom is one of the first things you actually see, which is contrary to most layouts.
Yeah, it is nice to just walk past it and see it done. Something about that does feel good. So, I mean, I get it.
A chore that I actually enjoy that I feel like most people really, really don't like is cleaning the bathroom.
I dig cleaning the bathroom.
It's a really satisfying one.
Because at the end of that, it like is really clean. Like with you having all your like makeup shit around.
Yeah.
Like if that's cleared off, it feels like a new room.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And like there are gross parts. Obviously, like cleaning the toilet isn't fun. But just having that room be clean is really, really nice.
100%.
Like taking a shower in a nice clean bathroom and then you're clean. It just feels great.
You got me into like any type of window or glass washing or cleaning. That is really
it makes
satisfying.
such a big difference. Yeah.
Like we have a glass coffee table and when that shit's gross, it's gross. But it's pretty easy to just do a wipe down and then it looks great.
We do have a lot of glass things in this home. Glass coffee table, which frankly we eat on almost every night because we eat at the couch.
Sure.
My glass desk gets kind of gross.
Yeah.
And then, I just like obviously mirrors and stuff get nasty.
Yeah, a ton of windows.
I think that's like a really noticeable one. The one that I always forget to clean is our mirror in our bedroom, our stand-up mirror. That one's so fucking dusty.
Yeah, I never use that one.
I tried to take a little mirror selfie in my Halloween costume and you couldn't even see me. So
that's
next
funny.
time.
Yeah, that one does get really dirty.
It's just, so gross. It's dusty in there. Also, that's our only room that has like built-in carpeting is our bedroom. And when that carpeting gets covered in cat hair, it's disgusting.
Yeah, there's like little patches of fur everywhere in that shit if we don't vacuum it for like 3 days.
That's the one thing our little Roomba probably, he's not going to go upstairs.
Oh, yeah. They don't have ones that walk yet?
No. They do have ones, though, which I think is kind of funny, that can like sense stairs if they're on the upper level so that they don't fall down.
That's good.
Yeah.
I would hope so, yeah.
They have like, what do they call it? Like cliff sensors, which is hilarious to me because it's just stairs.
Yeah.
But I do think a Roomba could solve some of our problems.
Yeah, I'm into that idea.
And I have this thing, I've decided I sort of love little robots.
Same, except you hate our cat toy robots. Why is that?
That one I'm not attached to him. He doesn't feel, it's not even a him, it's just a stupid it. It's like, I like the ones that you can humanize, like those little robots that deliver people's food on campus.
Yeah, those are dope. Those look like little Wallies.
Yeah. Those things actually blow my fucking mind. I don't get how they're getting from point A to point B. And sometimes they really look like they're going to get hit by a car.
Yeah, those still impress me for sure. And some fuckers are like stealing them and shit. And getting caught because they have trackers in them.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I'm surprised I haven't heard more about that, honestly.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a big thing or not.
Well, and also, no offense, but I feel like your food's cold if you order through that guy.
That guy. I wonder. I bet there's like a nice enough system or whatever, like insulation in the...
I just mean he is taking his sweet time. He's a little robot.
Yeah, he is taking a sweet time.
Yeah. Yeah, and like sometimes I've seen those little guys get stuck in the sludge when it's like snowy.
Yeah, they keep those shits out way longer than seems reasonable to me. Like it's snowy out here.
They put his snow tires on.
Yeah, they got the fat tires on the Wallies. Oh my God.
But yeah, so I sort of think a little Roomba could be fun.
Yeah.
We can name him.
Oh, sure.
We would have to pick where we want his little house. I'm kind of picturing under the
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Under the hutch.
Yes, for those who did not see me point.
Do people know what a hutch is? You said it like it was a real thing back when we got this house, or whatever, apartment.
Reply snap, folks.
Yeah, I'm curious if other people knew what a hutch was because I definitely didn't.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
I guess because you're supposed to guess, but...
Well, don't guess. Just say if you know what it is.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, then I can say.
Sure.
So a hutch is essentially... I mean, it can look a couple different ways because sometimes they live in like a kitchen and sometimes they don't.
Okay.
But it's basically like a big-ish shelf that has also space for, I don't know how to describe them. I guess I'm failing. It has
how does it differ from a shelf? I'm looking at it and
because it always has that middle piece.
Okay, it's like a tiered shelf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, there's like big shelves on the bottom and smaller shelves up top.
Yeah.
Sometimes cupboards.
Like shallower shelves.
Yeah.
Right.
And it holds our microwave and like beverages. Yeah.
I love our hutch.
Thank you. I know. I really feel like it brought this house together. Well, and that's what happens when you have a home with no counter space, which is also why we need to do the dishes.
Yeah, it really piles up quickly.
I also think just like doing more quick cleaning, like if there's crumbs on the counter, take the sponge, brush them off, call it,
Yeah, like once a day for sure.
Yeah, every time you make a little mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't imagine folks who actually clean things and use like pots and pans.
Oh, yeah.
Because we don't.
Yeah, once a month or something.
We use takeout boxes. But yeah, it's hard to be alive, so...
It is.
Yeah.
That's a sure thing.
And you just have to do chores all the time.
Yeah, that's what being an adult feels like. It feels like every day there's just... You might not make a to-do list, but there is a to-do list.
But it's there. It's looming.
Yeah, exactly.
Over you.
Gotta go get my oil changed. I gotta activate my new car. All this bullshit.
Yeah, there are other chores outside of the home as well.
Oh, for sure. So many.
Car maintenance really sucks. I hate having to get gas. I'm one of those people, I wait until we're like cutting it real close.
Oh, same. Yeah, I never get gas unless it's like hella empty.
Car maintenance in general, big pain in the ass. I am way too scared to go to the car dealership by myself. There is absolutely no way that I'll be doing that. So I like to set up my appointments with my dad. Like, I am that girl on TikTok who was like, oh, it's going to be how much? 1 second. Dad? Like, that's me.
Yeah.
Except he's there next to me because I would never put myself in that situation. So that's one. I had like 10 things wrong with my car like a couple weeks ago. Like I had low tire pressure. My engine light was on. I needed an oil change and I was out of gas. I was like, there are so many lights on in here that are not supposed to be on.
Yeah. About to start crying.
Really stressful. But I went to my dad's house, obviously.
Oh my God.
And he filled my tires. I got gas. Engine light is still on. I do still need an oil change. So, there's only so many things you can do out of the home. But yeah, that one sucks. I need to do that as well.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it.
You're going tomorrow? You don't set up appointments. You just show up?
Yeah, you can't set up an appointment anymore. I just got to get there and it's first come, first serve. So hopefully it doesn't take me 3 fucking hours.
It always takes so long.
Like if I get there and there's a few cars, I'll just go do something else.
I mean, I have dropped mine off before, but this is the thing. It's a car dealership. It's like 10 miles long.
Yeah.
And then it's never by anything nice.
No, for real.
You can't walk somewhere.
Yeah.
And you gave up your mode of transportation.
Yeah. It's tough.
And then they just start playing like the news and shitty game shows in there.
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
The only good part is grabbing a soda and a candy bar.
Yeah, of course you do that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sometimes they have like free donuts if you go in the morning, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, sometimes they have Cliff Bars.
Coffee.
And shit. You don't like Cliff Bars, do you?
No.
Why don't you like Cliff Bars? I feel like we used to eat those a lot.
Yeah, because I don't know, I ate those as literally a meal in college because I was like, we can't.
Yeah, they are pretty filling.
Be hungry. My stomach never growls. Normal life, my stomach never fucking growls. But I would be in the middle of class and my stomach would always growl.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are we doing this right now? You're just here to embarrass me. Like that never happens to me. And I could go even way longer without eating. I think it's something about being bored.
Probably, yeah. Your mind's like, we're not doing anything. Can you eat?
Yeah, like this sucks. Feed me. And
if you're working, you're like in a dire situation at all times, so you can't even focus.
Like I'm actually putting out a fire. Not a real one, but
hopefully not.
Maybe
not
someday.
A firefighter. Yeah.
Remember that one time you lit our house on fire?
Oh shit! Yeah. I was really distracted because I had a couple homies over, and I left a pot on with no water in it because I was gonna make pasta. So I put it on and I was gonna grab water. Walked away. That shit was on fire.
Yeah.
Because there was another pan next to it with some bullshit in it.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah. And Matt, shout out to Matt, had to teach me how to use a fucking fire extinguisher.
I'm glad you even thought to do that because I know that those exist and are in my apartment at all times, but I don't even ever think I'd be like, oh, actual fire, grab the extinguisher.
Yeah.
I would just be like 911 or maybe even mom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah. No, they work. They suck to clean though, man. Because it's just a bunch of dust.
Remember, I did that nice thing for you. I didn't live there yet.
Oh, yeah, you did. That was so nice.
And you went somewhere and you didn't have time to clean. And so I let myself in because I did have a key.
Yeah.
And I cleaned the whole apartment.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I know. And
Chore queen.
Mm-hmm, yes. But yeah, we've decided after this last cleaning adventure that we're going to keep our house clean. So,
yeah.
We'll
it was just
see.
a simple decision.
Yeah. Yep. So from now on, it's going to be real nice in here.
For real.
And especially after we get that Roomba. Actually, if any of you have ever used a Roomba or have any firsthand experience.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Let us know. Because if they're not worth it, I want to know. But I also, most of the things online, people who had pets really like them.
Oh, okay.
Because I do feel like that's just a whole nother level of there's hair and bullshit everywhere.
Yeah.
And cat litter. It's disgusting.
Should we like move the chairs when we do it or something? I feel like there's some spots where it would be really useful, but there's a lot of obstruction.
Well, we'll have to see because apparently those guys, it's a little bit of both. Like they can get under a lot of things these days, but also they do get stuck in silly situations. But see, part of that I think is funny.
Yeah, I think that'd be funny too.
So yeah, we can just kind of wait and see what precarious situations we find him in.
I'm excited to see what the cats do with it.
I just really want someone to sit on it.
Yeah, no, if they ride around on it,
worth every penny.
Oh, for sure. Yep. I'll buy 2.
Yep. And I'll start a TikTok account dedicated just to that.
Ooh, that'd be good.
And then we can quit our jobs. Foolproof, really. So yeah, so that's just a little something that I'm looking forward to. Maybe that can be like, I don't know. Maybe I can ask for a Roomba for Christmas.
Ooh, there you go.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Something to think about. But yeah, I feel like those are all the big ones. Are there any like major chores that we're missing?
I don't think so.
Oh, something else that I did want to complain about that also makes me feel like our house is so fucking dirty when it happens. And also that I'm just a failure of being an adult is when we get fruit flies.
Yeah, that's
just
sucks.
Fucking disgusting. I don't even get where they come from. And like, I swear to God, my parents never had fruit flies.
Yeah.
Why do we all the time? I feel like a dirty little nasty gremlin living in my stupid home with all these bugs.
Yeah, they're annoying as fuck, actually.
They're so annoying, and there are so many of them.
Yeah.
Where do you guys even live? We put the fruit away. The fruit is gone. I don't see it. Do you see it?
No, where is it?
Exactly. It's in the freezer because it was rotten bananas, and that's where you put them. It's also just embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to come over and then be like, oh, you have fruit flies? You fucking gross bitch. Like, I don't, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
People have been telling me that.
Exactly. I can't have that be my reputation. But yeah, I don't know. That one always just makes me feel really nasty.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And they like are everywhere. They're in the bedroom. I'm trying to go to sleep. They like eyeballs. They're like in my face. Get away.
And we tried the like vinegar and soap dish shit.
Not one. We didn't catch
0.
one.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. We had like 3 traps set up.
But you know what they do like? Tea. I had like multiple little fruit flies fall, and I probably even drank some without noticing, to be frank with you.
That's
because I caught 2.
That's probably true.
This is disgusting.
Mm-hmm. You're gross.
So we're back to coffee. No big deal. I think that's something, a learned lesson. All of a sudden now we're just gonna have a clean house.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Let's do Rose and the Thorn.
Okay.
Chore edition.
Chore edition. All right.
You first.
Rose, thorn, bud.
Yeah.
Thorn. I have to do laundry. That fucking sucks.
You just really sit on it. You just like pile it the fuck up. Like that thing is so massive in there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Rose. Wait, is that? Yeah.
Whatever order you want. There's no pressure. Yeah.
The good one is rose.
Mm-hmm.
That feels really general since everything is like a part of a rose, but whatever.
Well, the rose is the flower.
Sure, I guess so. Yeah. Rose would probably be that it's clean now. Is that cheap? Can I say that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, it's clean now. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Bud, I'm looking forward to keeping it clean. You know, we can do this. I have faith in us. We've been through tough times before, and we will get through this.
Yes, that's so true. Okay, yeah. I think for me, in this last cleaning extravaganza, we did not vacuum because we did not have time. Ruth was literally outside and I had to go downstairs and get her. So I think that was a little bit of a fail, and not vacuuming is kind of a noticeable one in this house because I don't know if it's like the concrete or what, but there are dust bunnies.
Yeah.
And they're more like cat fur bunnies everywhere. And they just do these they're like tumbleweeds.
Yeah, for real. They're big.
And they just go like blowing around. It's disgusting. So that one, that's a negative. Something that we still have to work on. So, and then, but yes, my rose, I do really like having clean house. It makes me, I just feel so much more relaxed. And like when the rest of my life is stressful, which sometimes it can be, work, whatever is going on. Having a clean house is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Because then I just feel like less of a human failure.
Right.
And I feel like it's a little easier to relax after a long day or something.
Like maybe you should be on this planet still.
Yeah. Yes, precisely. And also, like, for example, it was really nice to be extremely hungover after a Halloween weekend in this impeccably clean home watching a movie. How nice is that?
That is nice.
So that's something. And then, my bud, or like something toward the future, something that I think we can improve on is doing like little cleaning in the moment all the time so that the big cleaning,
right,
is never actually a thing.
Like big cleaning should just be like the deep cleaning stuff. Like we shouldn't have to do a giant surface clean first. Yeah,
because their surfaces should be clean at all times.
Exactly.
That's what we've promised.
Yeah, we made the decision. Actually, we're good now.
Yes. Yeah, so that's it, folks. All you have to actually do is decide to have a clean house.
Yeah, it's easy.
Really simple. Life hack, yeah. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. I hope that this has inspired you to clean your home. If not, you're always welcome in mine.
True.
Another life hack is invite people over and then you have no choice but to clean.
That is actually a life hack.
It is. It's the best. Although sometimes James doesn't think that we have to have a clean house in order to have guests over, but he is wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. So something to think about. That's our parting gift. Enjoy the rest of your day. I don't know what time you're listening to this, but I hope it's at a nice time in your day. Then you have a little bit of time to take care of some chores you've been meaning to do, perhaps while you listen.
Nice.
So that could be something nice for you. And that's it. Thank you guys. I love you. And I will chat with you again next week. Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and behind the scenes bloopers and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.